What up, fellow agents? PurePrime here. It's not only the biggest event in the world today, but I'm dropping my PvP rifle build. And this is so insane, guys. Are you ready? Let's go! And just like always, guys, I will start with a little bit of gameplay, some PvP conflict. If you don't want to watch this build work his magic, go to the descriptions. There will be some timestamps over there and you can jump over to the build. Enjoy the gameplay, guys.
supply drop. The specialization supply drop is in friendly hands.
Agent down.
Overlord reinforcements. Eliminate the fight is halfway done.
An agent needs assistance. Agent down. Serious trauma detected. Agent down. Boost online. Allies are acquiring the boost.
You won. Well done.
Back again with another PvP build, guys, and this is so insane. Everybody knows about the shotgun meta and of course the rifle meta, and I'm gonna show you today the rifle meta, guys. It could be a little bit higher in armor, but I chose some other things to roll on there, but you will see in the whole build. As you can see, I'm rocking a 2-piece Patriot, 2-piece Gila and a 2-piece Overlord. The 2-piece Gila, of course, for the 5% extra armor and that 20% hazard protection. The 2 pieces of Overlord, of course, for that 10% rifle damage and 7.5% total armor. What, of course, the 2 True Patriot gives me the 10% total armor. But let's start with the guns, guys. I'm rocking a classic M1A. It hits for 107.5k, an RPM of 180 and a mag of 10 and of course 11 because 1 is in the chamber. Then I rolled Boomerang on there, and guys, this is so freaking great. Critical hits have a 50% chance to return the bullet to the magazine. If the bullet is returned to the magazine, the next shot has a 50% increased damage. And that's insane. I'm gonna show you a clip in a few seconds, but let's talk about the gun a little bit more. We got cannon on there and jazz hands. I love the jazz hands, but cannon isn't that great in my opinion, because I'm not using any skills, so I don't want to throw my mine a little bit further than usual. Then for the mods, I went for the whole stability. So I went for 45% stability minus 5% accuracy. Then I chose for the Eagle Bearer just to switch over to there, you know. And of course the protected fire. While holstered, gain 10% bonus armor while firing your current weapon. So that's nice. I get another 40k, around 40, maybe 38k extra armor when I shoot. So that's pretty decent. And then for my handgun or my sidearm, I went for a double-barreled sawed-off. Almost 200k damage, an RPM of 200 and a mag of 2. Then of course it got sadist, jazz hands and recharged. And I'm only using this for recharged. I never use this gun. Maybe if some shotgunners run up to me, then I use the same, but mostly my rifle will take him down. And this recharged is very nice. While equipped, skills deploy at full armor have 25% duration, charges and ammo. And as you see, I'm rocking 0 skill power. So if we go back to the skills, I'm using 2 healing skills. Of course, the mending mine from my specialization, and then the healing hive. And yeah, the mending mine is in my opinion the best healer in PvP. It not only heals you, but it heals your allies as well, your teammates. So if you are full up, the mine will automatically go to your teammates, and that's a big ass help if you ask me. And then of course for the reviver hive, no mods on there whatsoever. Yeah, some skill haste, healing and some damage, but yeah, I have 0 skill power, so this doesn't work. But still gives me that almost 90k healing per charge, and I got 25 charges, but with recharge I get 31 charges. So that's almost 120k of healing that is free. So that's pretty nice. That can stop 1.5 bullet of my gun. And then I will show you what the healing is from this. It's 14.2, it's not that high, but in combination it will give you around 35k health every so on second and a half maybe. So that's pretty nice. But let's get over to the True Patriot pieces, guys, and the holster is first. It has a 30.5k base armor. It could be a lot higher. As you can see, I got a True Patriot over here from 33.7, and as you can see, that boosts my armor a lot. But I needed some other rolls on there, because I went for 12% critical hit chance and I rolled 16% critical hit damage on there. Of course, 2 mods. I chose for some rifle damage, combined 2.5% weapon damage, 10% rifle damage and 2% marksman rifle damage, and of course that lonely 2% shotgun damage. So this is pretty nice. It will give me around 12.5% rifle / weapon damage. So that's pretty decent, because for the rest I chose for critical hit chance. But we'll come to that. The mask, guys, to finish the second piece of my True Patriot and giving me that 10% total armor. Again, it's pretty low on base armor, 20.3, where you can get around 24 if you watch this Gila Night Watcher. So yeah, that's another big boost in my armor. But yeah, I didn't get lucky to find a higher one, or not with the rolls that I wanted. So yeah, it has to do. But I got 7.5% critical hit chance on there, so that's pretty nice. 11 is the highest. And then I rolled at 51% hazard protection on there. I only need 50 to get to that 100, but that 50 was already on another piece, so I rolled at 51 over there. Of course, the red mod, 1% weapon damage, 5% critical hit damage and 2% critical hit chance. Then for the 2-piece Overlord, I chose for unstoppable force. I would love to have another piece on here. It's nice, especially when you almost can 3-4 shot a guy with 400k armor in PvP. So after that, you will get that extra 22% weapon damage. So that's nice. But yeah, I'd rather have some other talents over here. I don't need that bloodsucker. I tried it. It's nice. But I'd rather go for this combination. But let's step back. 47.3k base armor, and that's very high up there, guys. That's very nice. Like I explained, it gives me 10% rifle damage and 7.5% total armor. 12.5% total armor on there, 9.5% headshot damage. So I could roll that 20.5% critical hit chance on there. Then of course it has a blue and a red mod, or mine has a blue and a red mod. You can find it with double blue as well. The red mod is 1.5% weapon damage, 4% critical hit chance and 1% headshot damage. And then almost 5k armor, 3% explosive resistance and 3.5% total armor. And I can boost my armor a lot more with my mods, but I chose for that explosive resistance because, yeah, like you all know, the other meta is around, let's say, 0, 11, 14 or something like that. So 0 reds, and they're playing with high ass skill power. I'm working on a build as well with some high armor, some high damage and the max cap of skill power. I'm almost done with this build, but this build is so fun to play with, guys. Freaking rifles, man, unbelievable, so overpowered, it's insane. For the second piece of my Overlord, I went for the gloves. 23.4k base armor, and that's very nice. 24.2 is the highest, so this is a pretty decent roll. Only got 6% rifle damage on there, but that gave me the chance to roll this 7.5% critical hit chance on my gloves. And of course I went for the talent critical. 15% extra critical hit damage. And then let's get over to the last two pieces, the Gila. I already explained the 5% total armor and the 20% hazard protection. I rolled 21% total armor on the backpack. It already got 4% weapon damage and almost 15k armor. Hardened on there and efficient. Using an armor kit has a 50% chance to not consume the armor kit. So that's pretty nice, guys. That's pretty nice because, yeah, my healing isn't that great. And I'll always try to be a little bit further away from my enemies because, yeah, I'm rocking a rifle, so I got a lot of damage on distance. So yeah, I'm loving this efficient, man. This saved me a lot of times. Then of course a blue and a red mod, or I got lucky and blue and a red instead of that freaking yellow and the blue. 5% critical hit chance, 2% critical hit damage and 0.5% weapon damage. Then 3k armor, 10% explosive resistance and 2% total armor as the mods on there. And the last piece to fix it all, to make myself 100% protected from hazard. Of course, at a nice 13% that I rolled on there. The base armor is very, very nice. It's around 30.3 is the highest, so this is very close up there. And yeah, just like I explained, this is for the hazard protection. That insulated on there, 30% hazard protection. Then of course the two defensive mods. 2.1k armor, 2.5% total armor and 10% explosive resistance. And then another almost 3k armor, 2% total armor and 10% explosive resistance. And this, guys, is so freaking OP. And you know why? Because this has a lot of crit chance and a lot of crit damage. The rifles, as you can see, will give me an extra 15% critical hit damage. But let me show you the stats, guys. This is freaking insane. There we go. We're going for PvP, so it's almost 71k PvP damage. Then we got a critical hit chance of almost the cap, 58.5%. And then a critical hit damage of 78%. And that's so nice. With that 71% headshot damage with it, a range of 60 meters, where normally it's around 23 or 25. So you can definitely take them out at a distance. Reload time, of course, that 2.7 seconds. Then we got a 10% reload speed bonus, minus 5% accuracy, and a stability of 45. My offense, 9.5% all weapon damage, 15% assault rifle damage, 15% LMG damage. The rest doesn't even matter. And then of course we got the 41% rifle damage bonus. So this will give me around 50% raw damage. But I don't need that much more, because I'm critting with this build, guys. So in my opinion, go for a little bit higher armor. So around, let's say 480, 500, because there are a lot of guys running around with 550, even 600. And I saw one guy with 710k armor with a 2-shot shotgun build. That was freaking insane. But let's move on. We got the defense. 426.5k armor. We got 27k health. 13.5k health regen, 15% protection from elites from, of course, my specialization, almost 35% explosive resistance, 50% pulse resistance, of course, again from my specialization, and then that 100% hazard protection that protects me from all those skill builds. And this will stop the freaking pyro build. The mines will of course hit me, but not hard enough to take me down or do serious damage. The one mine, so the explosive mine that creates bleed damage, you can just jump away from that. That's not that dangerous. But yeah, guys, this is pretty nice. Pretty nice if you ask me. And then I chose for a regular grenade just to kill the people that I downed on a distance. But yeah, guys, this is pretty much the build, the freaking meta right now. And just have fun. Just build this build. And I'm coming with another build, a skill build, very soon, probably in a few days from now. Even with 0 damage to elites, I will take down an elite very, very fast, guys. Even a named heroic one has no chance against this build. But guys, let me know what you think about it. I know I'm gonna hear a lot more armor. I got a lot more armor, of course. I know, and I tried that, I want that, but this is a very nice build to get. In my opinion, just farm the base build first, so every piece that you want. And after that, go looking for pieces to bring your base damage up. So for example, what I need to do is get this base damage up, because it's only 20.3k. And for example, if I'm rocking this one, 24k, it will give me 3700 extra armor, and that will boost my build a lot. Just like the holster, like I explained, this can be around 3k higher or maybe higher. So yeah, that boosts my build again for some 6 or 7k. So I can easily push this to 450, maybe 460. And if you don't care about all the explosive resistance, just turn it around and go for the highest armor you can find. Because I got a lot of high armor rolls, but I chose, just like I said, for explosive resistance. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this build. I know it's a freaking meta. And just make this, guys. Everybody is running a kind of build like this. But yeah, this is very fun to play with. It will take around a month or 2 months until this is gone. Until we get the newest update after episode 3, TU7. Then of course, you can have a little fun, man. Gaming is all about fun, right? But yeah, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button. And of course the notification bell. PurePrime out.